Hi guys, good morning. My name is Bernadette Elarza, and today we're going to focus on teaching and assessment of the macro skills. So I have here 10 questions to answer. First one is, what are macro skills in language learning? Is it letter A, small grammar rules used in writing? Or B, main language skills used for communication? Or C, vocabulary list for advanced learners? Or D, pronunciation exercises for speaking? What do you think is the answer? So the correct answer is letter B, because when we say macro skills, it refers to what? To main language skills used for communication, the letter B. So we have 5 macro skills: the speaking, listening, reading, viewing, and writing. So it's not letter A, C, and D because these answers is a micro skills or the sub skills of the macro skills. Are we clear with that? So now let's move on to number 2. What is the primary goal of teaching speaking skills? Again, speaking skills. Is it A, to improve handwriting? Or B, to enhance vocabulary? Or C, to develop the ability to communicate orally? Or lastly, letter D, to summarize text accurately? The correct answer is letter C, because we are talking about the speaking skills. The letter C is to develop the ability to communicate orally. So, it's not letter A, B, and D because A is to improve handwriting and not speaking skills. B, to enhance vocabulary and not speaking skills. Letter D, to summarize text or to paraphrase but not speaking skills. Are we clear with that? So now, let's move on to number 3. Which of the following best reflects formative assessment in writing? Is it letter A, grading the final essay? B, giving peer feedback during the drafting process? Or is it letter C, conducting a spelling test? Or lastly, letter D, evaluating handwriting neatness? So the correct answer is letter B, because we are asking for formative assessment. When we say formative assessment, we are assessing the student during the process. It's not letter A because grading the final essay is summative assessment, or you are grading you are evaluating the output of the student after the process. It's not letter C as well, and letter D because letter C is just the spelling and not the writing process. Letter D is handwriting neatness. We are not talking about the penmanship of the student. We are talking about the writing of the student. So now number 4, which is not considered as macro skills in language learning. I already told you the 5 macro skills we had. What do you think is not included here in our choices? Is it A, viewing, B, grammar, C, writing, or D, reading? So the correct answer is letter B, because we have 5 macro skills again: reading, writing, viewing, listening, and speaking. The grammar is not included or considered as macro skills because they are just micro skills or the sub skills under the macro skills. Now, number 5, which of the following activities best assess student listening comprehension? Is it A, writing a summary of the story or of a story? B, retelling a story they read? C, answering question after an audio recording? Or is it D, giving a speech? What do you think is the answer? So the answer is letter C, because we are assessing the student's listening comprehension. Through audio recording, we can assess the student listening skills through answering question. It's not letter A, writing a writing a summary of the story because you are talking about writing there. B, retelling a story they read. Through retelling, you are using your speaking, or you can retell with the use of writing. And D, giving a speech. Speech is speaking. We are looking for the student listening comprehension. So the correct answer is letter C, answering question after an audio recording. So number 6, which activity would best assess viewing skills? A while ago, we are talking about listening skills, but now we are looking for, we are looking for viewing skills. Is it letter A, listening to a podcast and summarizing it? B, watching a video and answering comprehension questions? Or is it letter C, reading a short story? Or lastly, letter D, delivering a speech? So the correct answer is letter B, because we are looking for viewing skills. B is watching a video and answering comprehension question. When we say watching and viewing, we are using our sense of sight. That's why it is the answer. And that listening, reading, or delivering a speech. So now let's proceed to number 7. Which of the following is an example of authentic speaking skills? Is it A, multiple choice oral grammar test? B, reading aloud the script? Or C, participating in a role-play conversation? Or D, reciting a poem? So the correct answer is letter C, because we are talking about the example of authentic speaking assessment. When we say authentic speaking assessment, it should have spontaneous communication. That's why the answer is letter C, participating in a role-play conversation. And also, when we say authentic, it should happen in a real-life settings. It's not letter A, multiple choice oral grammar test, because you are just testing your grammar. It's not B and D as well, because we are talking about performance here and not the authentic speaking assessment. So now, let's move on to number 8. Which best describe holistic scoring in writing assessment? Is it letter A, scoring based on grammar only? B, scoring based on overall quality and effectiveness? C, scoring based on spelling and punctuation? D, scoring based on number of paragraphs. So the correct answer is letter B, because we are talking about the holistic scoring. When we say holistic scoring, we are evaluating or giving our scores in overall quality and effectiveness in writing, and not A, C, and D, because they have targets, and that the overall way of scoring the writing assessment, or the writing of the student. So number 9, which of the following is a macro skills focused on receiving spoken messages? Is it A, speaking, B, listening, or C, writing, or lastly letter D, reading? What do you think is the answer? So the correct answer is letter B, because we are focused on receiving spoken messages. We are the receiver of the message by the speaker. That's why we are the listener and not the speaker or the writer or the one who reads the message. So now let's proceed to our last number 10. Watching a movie and describing its main idea helps develop which two skills? Is it A, listening and speaking, B, writing and grammar, C, reading and viewing, or lastly letter D, spelling and vocabulary? So the correct answer is letter A, Because watching a movie and describing its main character use listening and speaking skills. Because when you are watching a movie, you are listening to what is the character trying to say. As well as when you are describing the main idea, you are developing your speaking skills, because when you are describing, you are using your speaking skills, or you are speaking orally, not B or letter D, because these two is not involves watching. And as well as letter C, reading and viewing, we can say that viewing can be developed when you are watching, but reading is somehow not related. Instead, there is subtitle on the movie that you are watching. That's all. Thank you.